In this video of the Over the Shoulder series for smart bot marketers, we're going to show the importance of actual branding. Does Google know who your site is about? If you type in, like for instance at my site, if I type in smart digital or smart bot marketers, does Google know who exactly it is, and will it pull it up as the #1 ranking for my actual site? Again, your name is very important, your brand is very important. If you're interested in learning more about that and learning more about how to do that, then stick around to the end of this video and we'll actually show the whole process. We'll make it short and sweet and again to the point. Another portion of the Over the Shoulder series we will be doing in the whole process to show exactly how we rank for every single thing we rank for. Again, if you're interested in seeing that, pay attention to this video and we'll get straight to it now. Okay, so let's start talking about the actual importance of branding. Let's start talking about, does Google understand who your brand is, and why is it important for Google to understand what your brand is? What is the name of your site and what do you represent, right? So what I mean by that is my site name is Smart Bot Marketers. So again, I branded it that way. The logo says that. Does Google actually know, with the information we've done through the Over the Shoulder series so far, with the videos leading up to this, and what we're almost a month old, right? This is the 24th day in the month. Did we actually accomplish our goal in getting branded within 24 days? And why is it important to actually do that, right? So what we want to do to actually show just how far the progress has gotten so far is we're going to actually open up an incognito window, right? So I've actually came in and opened up an incognito window. What I want to do is type in my actual site name. So Smart Bot Marketers, right? And if I do this and Google pulls it up as it knows exactly who that is, it's me as the #1 person. And again, it does at this point. It actually knows everything we've done through the foundational steps of the branding and everything we've done as far as the leading up the H1s, doing the process of the H1s, H2s, and stuff of that nature. And again, it only sitting for a factor of 2 to 3 weeks. We've been able to do that. Now, how did we actually do that? Is we actually came in and put our socials in place, right? So how important is social involved into your ranking your site, right? So again, when I pull this up, out of all the searches that it pulled up, now granted, this is just my keyword, right? This is just my actual brand name of my site, right? So it pulls me up as #1 because again, it knows who my site is. And again, how does it do that? Because I have actual Facebook. I have a Facebook account. I've came in and did other accounts as far as that goes too, but the only one that's actually pulling up is the Facebook account, and it's actually pulling up the YouTube channel as well. So I've actually branded the backside of the YouTube channel, and then it's come up and pulled up images that I have as alt text that I've done as the alt text for my site, right? So you actually have images that it looks up as well. So it's starting to learn who my site is, and it's starting to do, and you can see right here, this is one of the Over Shoulder series on my YouTube channel. And again, this is an incognito search. So even though it is the same IP address, it is a different browser. So then again, it doesn't have a history of me actually searching for this. Again, so I can open up a whole different one if I need to, and I can even use go back and even use an actual VPN and actually show this same thing, because I actually do all my searches to make sure that everything I'm doing is done through a separate IP address to make sure that I'm doing my process right when I'm doing my rankings. And we can go through using a VPN as well as that too, to show how to actually understand where you're ranking at, but is just as easy as actually going in Ahrefs and actually seeing that as well. And I'm not saying that as again, as we all know, they do not have an affiliate program, and I am not an affiliate of them. I just use them as a resource. But how did I actually do this, right? So again, we come into our Facebook page, and the main elements you want to actually have in place, right, in the About section. You come down to the About section, and it has an contact info section. You put your website in that. So you actually put that as far as, that is a social signal to your actual, and even though you might not see that as a backlink per se, but it is a social signal saying, who you are to Google, and actually giving a representation of who you are so that they understand better in how to actually know who your brand is. Now, again, if I go back and look at my YouTube channel, I can actually show my back end of my YouTube channel as far as that goes as well. And again, I don't want to actually come in here and actually put in too much, but let's just say if I go to my channel and I come down to the branding section of it, I believe it is. No, it's actually in advanced. So in advanced of your YouTube channel, you come down and you actually put in your site as well as here, right? So this is where you put in your site, and you would put in analytics behind this to actually tie that into the backside so that you can actually verify that your site is actually who you own that site through this channel. So that Google knows that not only is my YouTube channel there for branding purposes, right, or as a whole entity, it also knows my Facebook page is there as a whole entity as well. Now, we haven't really talked about that as much, but I wanted to actually bring that up as an importance because, again, it's just a matter of going over here, coming to incognito, and actually checking to see if, and again, it pulls up my site because of a history that it knows who I'm typing, right? But if I actually, and you can do this yourself if you don't believe, but you can just type in SmartBot Marketers and just pull it up, and it will pull up the #1 site as this site. And the reason is because Google knows from the stuff we did with H1 tags, H2 tags, and the actual properties, linking them together with the social properties that we've done so far, that it knows that entity is a whole, and it's starting to learn that this is a brand, right? This is the way natural corporations and natural businesses come together. So understanding the process of how to actually do this, again, is important. So when I started the Facebook group, again, I started this Facebook page, I made sure I put this info in to the backside of the About section, because again, that is part of the actual system, right? And I did the same exact thing for the YouTube channel. So again, it's very, very important to understand that. And again, so I have actual links here as well. I'm not actually coming in and branding link like this down here. A lot of people put a branded text link down here. This is not a clickable link. That is just something that I put down here, but I did put my social properties here. So if you see that pops up my social property of my Facebook page. So the bottom header is actually, or the bottom footer actually shows that as well. And again, I actually come in and link my YouTube channel right here, so you can see that there's something that actually goes to my YouTube channel as well. So again, there's certain things that you can do as far as, for one, doing the proper on page. Then there's actual adding the certain properties as far as your social properties to get branded and get put together. Now again, you can have a third party do this, or you can do this yourself as far as your social properties, but understand that these social properties are a key foundational element to getting your site ranked, so that Google knows who you are and why you are doing what you're doing. And again, providing Google is just a machine, so providing them the correct information is the key to doing this, right? So you're not actually breaking the mold, you're not actually doing things out of the way, trying to cheat the system. This is all a white hat process. This is nothing to do with any black hat techniques. And again, there's a lot of SEO people out there that will actually say this, that, or another. But again, this is not a debate. This is something that actually I'm showing online and showing how the process is done, and actually showing how things are actually ranking so far. So I'm not hiding a single thing I'm doing. And again, so for those people that actually have a suspect or whatever, again, go back and watch all the videos I've done so far. And this is the video where I'm talking about actually linking my social properties together. I did this the first week. And again, I did that the first week as well as when I built the site, because 2 weeks later, Google knows who my brand is. So from here on out, all the SEO that I do actually builds that and builds a more understanding for them to actually, understand what my brand is about now. They know who I am, but they don't know what my site is about as far as that goes. This is where the H1s, H2s, and H3s and alt tags and everything like that come together and actually show what your site has to offer the world and offer the people that are searching for you. Again, so that's very, very important to feed the proper data to Google. Now, again, I told you I'd make this video short and sweet, and I will. So I promise. What I'd like to say is I'd like to get your feedback so far on this Over the Shoulder series and see what, if there's any other key things that you would like to see, and then I can go ahead and make that video as well. Or if there's any SEO questions that you have, link them below, and I'll make sure that everybody that replies and leaves a comment, I will make sure that I leave respond to you. And again, I won't leave a single comment left unspoken or under, not actually replied to. So again, the purpose of doing this is to help educate everybody and to help grow and to to kind of pass information on. There's so many people that leave SEO as a like a hidden tactic or a hidden trick or whatever. Google is a machine. If we treat it like a machine and give it what it wants, and you do the proper things, that you will get the proper outcome. And again, I'm not saying this is an easy entity. I'm saying this is something that is very simple. You lay it out and you do things properly, and you will have a success rate. So again, I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'd love to hear your thoughts so far of where we're at in the Over the Shoulder series in 2019. So again, thank you for your time, and I'd love to hear your feedback. And again, visit the Facebook channel or the Facebook page, subscribe to the channel, and visit our website. Again, we'd love to be involved and be engaging with everybody that is curious to know more about SEO, affiliate marketing, or Facebook ads. We're trying to get a well-rounded digital marketing kind of do-it-yourself tutorial channel, if you would. So again, I'd love to hear your feedback, and again, leave your comments below, and I'll make sure I reply to every single body that does. So again, we'll go ahead and carry on to the next video.